those units to basically connect to other things such as density, such as volume, such as area, and other connections that we're going to start to make. So today's objective I have for you guys is that you're going to start to recognize volume as an attribute of solid figures and prisms by counting cubic units. So eventually I'm going to give you guys some graphing paper and we'll use that to do our measuring with units. I do have a video for some of you guys that may be more helpful if you want to go ahead and pull out your laptop, your Chromebook, or some other device. And I'm going to have you guys look at this, and it's great if the whole class wants to go ahead and pull this up as well. I put the website here for you guys, and so we're going to kind of start with that. So if you need the extra help, it's there for you guys. But basically, I want you guys to kind of think for me for a little bit and think about how do we measure space? And what is volume? What is the story even talking about when she says the word volume? Zachary, what do you think that volume is?
Maybe how much of stuff is in a container.
Oh, good, great, exactly. How much stuff is in that space or in the container, right? So today I have a couple containers for you guys, right? And they both have water in them. You see that, Aiden? You see the water as well? Jessica, everyone, we're all with us today? Okay, so in these two containers I have water. How do we know how much water is in the container? Aiden, how would you maybe want to assume that we can measure?
Well, we can measure it using one of those cylinders, like 10 milliliter.
Oh, milliliter, I like the word you use there. How about you? How would you maybe think to measure these and what?
I would do cubic units.
Cubic units, okay. So I do have a couple really great smart kids in here. Most of us kind of think about when we look at something, especially something that's in a cup, you might want to measure it in cups, right? Possibly. Same thing with this. How many bowls do we have here? Do we call that a bowl or do we call that a cup?
Large cup.
Large cup, right? Okay, great. So what I want you guys to kind of think about here and start to think about how we do measure. And if I give you units, how do we use that to measure? And so let's go ahead and I'm going to draw a prism on the board for us, okay? Okay? Story's not always the best artist, but we kind of get a feel that we have a container that has how many sides? Can we see one,
Like
two,
6?
3 that we can see,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But you're right, 6 total sides because we still have what, the bottom, right? So we have this bottom space here. We have this other side to match that side.
And then the one behind 2.
And then the one that's behind 2. Wonderful. So that would, so we would call 6 back here. So we do have sides that represent space that we can measure, correct? Great. So I want you guys in your groups that we've broken up into last class, start to think about ways we can measure what occupies space and how do we want to do that. And as you're thinking about that, I want you to start to think about a unit that volume might have. And Zachary was really quick to kind of mention this in the beginning. He mentioned the word
Cubic.
Okay, cubic
CM
what?
or 3.
Okay, so let's take a few minutes and work in our groups and see what we can come up with for our volume unit. I know some of you guys are really great and really just on top of volume. So if you're a little bit ahead of some of the others, and if you would like to maybe just go ahead and take that stretch and see if you can figure out what is the formula for volume. And if I give you an example that has dimensions and shapes, so let me hand out this worksheet for some of you, so you can go ahead and start to look over how we might want to calculate volume. Now some of you might not quite get it yet at all, and I know we talked about this last class, so I'd like you to go ahead and pull up the video, and we'll start by looking at that as a whole.